Hi earth signs, hi water signs, welcome in. We're going to take a look and see what's going on with your energy. Welcome back if you are returning back. My name is Shannon. If you are new, audio discretion advised, because I do look at a lot of crime and stuff like that. It can be very intense. I'm not religious, but I am spiritual, and I do love the scripture, and I do keep the commandments of YHVH Elohim, and so you will get it here. It's actually found in the tarot. I boast about YHVH all the day long. There's nothing more important to me than the creator of all things. He sees everything. He's the only one that can get you out of anything, and everybody's falling down sometime in their life, and if you're not willing to get up, then you're in a really bad spot. If you are willing to get up and somebody else isn't, and they try and take matters in your own hands, and you've made something right and they think they're God in it, then the Most High will make sure He protects you out of a situation. So I don't know what part you're playing in a situation, but anyway, I encourage you to turn from some nonsense if you are in some nonsense today. Otherwise, you will meet the Most High God face to face. You are His enemy, and you will wish that you would have turned when you had a chance to, all right? And that is the truth, and I got to tell you the truth. So let's see what's going on. I'm going to take a couple scriptures here first before we get into the tarot. Show me earth and water, please, YHVH. I appreciate you so very much. YHVH, rebuke, bind, and block every foul, wicked, dark thing, and shove it down to the pit of hell where it belongs. So we're going to take that one and that one. We have healing needs to take place from within before the situation can be healed or fixed. Somebody needs to do their work on the inside then. Okay? So somebody's not whole. Some of y'all may be whole, but there's somebody out here that needs to do some inner work in a situation. It says, for unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon His shoulder, and His name shall be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty Elohim, Father of Eternity, the Prince of Peace. Of the increase of His government and peace, there shall be no end upon the throne of David, and upon the kingdom to order it and to establish it with judgment and with justice from henceforth, even forever. The zeal of YHVH of hosts will perform this. Okay, we know the saints take the kingdom, and somebody's needing to do some healing out here, and He's the one that you need to call out upon. Okay, in some situation, the Most High just stated that somebody was hazing somebody, and that stuff is demonic, folks. That stuff is so demonic, and somebody has been hurt by that stuff out here in a really bad freaking way. Or you're the freakazoid that's done some nonsense, and you need to be willing to say, look, I've been a freak. God help me. Okay? And somebody also today won't do that because they blaspheme the Holy Spirit. They're our enemies, and the Most High is going to make sure He takes out His enemies for being crazy. Okay? The Most High would like to heal people. But you don't want to be healed, then I guess you'll die in the end of some stuff, I guess. Anyway. Thank you, YHVH. You are ruling and reigning from the heaven. As in the heaven, so as it is in the earth. As above, so below. It's your way or the highway. And your way is beautiful and liberating, not demonic and controlling. And you want us to be free. You came that we may have life and not death. I thank you for the freedom to choose you, because you don't want robots. You gave us free will. And I choose you, and I thank you for my brothers and sisters who do as well. So we got something's going on at work out here in the next 24 hours, or some type of blocking or attacking energy has come out real strong today, because some type of a murder situation has been addressed over and over and over. Somebody's got a lot of defensiveness because they need to do their inner healing here around something's definitely some type of fighting. So the winning and losing team is out here. Somebody's dealing with an idiot, folks. Somebody's dealing with an idiot. They're not grown up. They just flying off the handle all the time. They can't handle it. Time to grow up now. I'll be the first one on this channel to be very stern against childish behavior. It's time for people to grow up. If you can't do it, you've got some stupid stuff in you, get off my channel. I don't have nothing here for you because I won't put up with it. All right, I've had to get into my own face, people, and give myself a what for and tell myself, you ain't, you ain't even going to feel that energy because that ain't even godly even just to have that thought. And if you're not willing to do that to yourself, you're a lost cause. There's oppression out here. I guess there's oppression out here. Got to look in the mirror. Got to look in the mirror. There's definitely, both these cards go to victory. This goes to a defeat. Somebody is going to leave troubled waters behind out here because Most High is going to make sure that something takes place with it. So healing needs to take place from within before you can even work on something because this battle has been horrific. What else do you want to bring out here? You hold up. For earth and water. Maybe you have already done your healing and you are ready to speak as well. For some of you all, because just a second ago in one of the other combination readings, the Most High was say that there was some type of a returning energy and somebody had something to say, and the Most High was just telling the person not to, just to settle in your heart that you're not gonna, tell yourself that, well, when I get there, I'm gonna say this, that, or the other. No, God's gonna fill somebody's mouth. And nobody's going to be able to gainsay against what somebody has to say. And so whoever's dealing with some stupid out here, it's got to rise up because somebody's jealous somewhere. Somebody's got some real immaturity around a matter. And you just need to get up and do what God tells you to do. The Most High is waiting to attack a wicked party that needs to be attacked by the Most High God. He's got something under control out here. Maybe that's already went down. I don't really know. So this is a special person card. You could also be dealing with somebody who maybe sings or plays a guitar, or I had the music energy come out yesterday. It's also an adultery card as well. All right, for some of you all, there's been fighting around some type of an adultery situation, then you have. Show me more information. We have the room having an opening element, okay? Those of you who do need to have some type of communication and you're going to do the inner work so that you can have an opening element for speaking about something, then that's what it's here showing. Also, again, there's fighting going on because of whatever somebody did open up to. Communicating things. There is communicating coming to you all. Or you're the one giving the communication, I don't know. Somebody's house is here. Your home. Your assets, inheritances, home security, things like that around the home. Somebody has learned some information out here, thoughts. Obviously, somebody's got some communicating and you're thinking about what's going to be communicated out here to have to be, opened up to whatever they have to say, then you do. Somebody's friend is out here. This is a beneficial person to somebody in this situation. Or you're that person, the manipulator that has been here. This is a third reading that little manipulator has been out here. Obviously, something's happened. Okay, somebody could have manipulated something on a literal document of something as well. Manipulated just in their communication altogether. Because if there was some type of an affair here, then there was. But somebody's beneficial to you all, or you're the beneficial person that either can help somebody heal from within or has the communication to end some conflict out here as well. Somebody definitely has like a scroll and a long piece of paper here. Somebody has some knowledge of something out here around a matter. I just had a maladministration just come out in the air and the fire. And somebody had a concealed microphone, and so somebody has learned what some type of recorded evidence of something is out here, and whoever's a little manipulator, that somebody has some type of a communication with whatever that is. Something being exposed out here. We have adjudication coming out here. Something legal is around a matter. Show me more information. I actually had a judge that came out in the, I don't remember whose reading it was. I didn't say that it was a judge in that reading. I noticed it after I turned the camera on, but I did mention it in somebody else's combination reading. But the two letters that came out in that reading is the Hebraic word for a judge, okay? And so there is a judge involved in some nonsense out here, whether they be honorable or not. I don't know for any given person in the purpose. I don't know. I'm having a hard time speaking to you all. If you're new, sometimes I will feel energy that way. It's somebody may be having a hard time speaking because there is conflict out here. There is a mature man. Okay, maybe that's your father, grandfather, an uncle, you involved in something out here around some type of a manipulative thing has went down and attacking and whatever that has been. Somebody got pregnant out of a matter out here as well. I'm feeling some strange energy with you all. So the unexpected income or a bribe that possibly could have been around something. Also the toiling and laboring. We do have the work here. And somebody has done something around somebody's stuff where they have entitlement to some things that belong to them. Some thief obviously has come out today, and you're going to get some unexpected income, then it's coming. It's rightfully yours. It does not belong to the person who manipulated around that nonsense. Somebody knows the information about it and why it was there in the first place. I guess there's a burden on somebody, or they put you in some type of a burden at work, or whatever that is, whatever that's about for you. That's what's showing up out here. I got to get out of this energy. I'm really feeling some strange stuff with you all. I feel like somebody has to humble themselves somewhere. And it's hard for somebody to have to come back and say something because something's gotten out of hand out of a situation. Is kind of like the energy that I'm feeling out here. So a government intelligence is here attached to. I just had the police come out real strong today. A forceful communicator is here attached to something. This teacher also came out in somebody else's reading, found my hands. There's the murder again. This time it's first degree murder. It just whatever the situation is with the death matter, folks, just over it keeps finding my hands. Wow. I had manslaughter come out, second degree murder, now first degree murder, thou shalt not murder come out, just the word murder. Since last night, just over and over and over again. Somebody was attacked and murdered out here, and the Most High's going to make sure somebody goes to jail for that nonsense, okay? Wow, this is acting willfully to go do something, planning something with that. That's incredible, Yehovah. That's absolutely incredible. It's for in the time of trouble, Yehovah shall hide thee in his pavilion. In the secret of his tabernacle, he shall hide thee and set thee upon a rock. Okay, well, the Most High, whoever been trying to do whatever, and you're standing with the Most High, he's going to make sure he does something to this party that's trying to do some nonsense. Apparently, we deal with a bunch of freaks out here that's what they do. Jehovah says that an honest person does desire to speak to someone and is coming towards somebody. Well, we do see that. We do see that here. Okay, so the Most High is going to make sure somebody gets up and speaks, and somebody's learned some information about a matter. Ignorance has been here. Somebody just lacked some wisdom in some matter. Again, something happened with a miscommunication or a misunderstanding, and all hell has just broken loose in a really bad, childish way to the point of murder, folks. Murder come out of this. Because people won't sit down and go, what did you mean by this? Maybe you did try to do all that you knew how to do to try to communicate. But we deal with some people. Let me just say something, folks. We deal with some people that are dealing with electronics. And some people have tried to call and have even gone in just directly into places. And some people have taken the artificial intelligence and has rewired your phone calls to certain places as well. I've called the White House. I've called the governor. I think it was the governor or the senator. I don't remember which one it was. I've went into the FBI. I've went straight into the police. I've called them. I've called my family. I've done everything that I know to do. And some people, I don't know, they've just done some just knock down, drag out stuff. Within some matters in a really ferocious way. In a really ferocious way to some of us. I've talked about how I've just sit there and held my phone one day and somebody was just messing with the controls and just going from page to page on it. How is that possible? Well, somebody set somewhere to do it. Somebody set somewhere to do it. I've just learned how to just personally, I've just learned how to just have to stand and wait for the Most High God. And he has hid me and other people in the earth away, because we deal with crazy out here, folks. We really, really are. We do this kind of energy right there. Something connected with the daycare centers out here. The letter Zion is coming out here, which can be read in Psalms 119, and it's the chariot card. So, you know, that goes back to traveling and stuff like that. It's also a victory. We have victory energy out here real strong, and a defeat on something. It says, remember the word unto thy servant, upon which thou hast caused me to hope, Jehovah. This is my comfort in my affliction, for thy word has quickened me. The proud have had me in great derision, yet have I not declined from thy law. I remembered thy judgments of old, O Jehovah, and have comforted myself. Horror has taken a hold of me, upon me, because of the wicked that forsake thy law. Thy statutes have been my songs in the house of my pilgrimage. I have remembered thy name, Jehovah, in the night, and have kept thy law. This I had because I kept thy precepts. That's the Zion. And something about ink or saturation of something. We have something like a letter here. Somebody's got some stuff written down, or a journal or something. We've got something here as well showing that's unfolded with some communication to it. I mean, this is about learning something. Whatever that is, somebody signed something, did something, manipulated something with ink as well. I guess they did. Okay? Anyway, Proverbs 28:24 says that whoso robs his father and his mother and says, it's no transgression, the same is a companion of a destroyer. Again, some people have got their family in a really bad spot because somebody's kid has stolen some stuff and thought, it ain't no big deal, it's just mom and dad. Well, it was a big deal, and it's a great big deal to God in his eyesight, and somebody's got murder after murder after murder that has come out and has become a friend to a destroyer out here in a really bad freaking way. Sad stuff, man. God takes that stuff real seriously. We have the Degas, the letter D is out here, which would be like the Emperor card, somebody's parent, father, okay, some leadership. But this goes back to a new cycle of something, and it also represents a plot around somebody's relationship that was out here attached to something, okay? So whether maybe you thought they were upright or not, I mean, last night the Most High stated that somebody who was trying to give a bribe, they were sleeping with the enemy. And once you did what they wanted you to do and took that money, they were going to come back and say, thank you, that's mine, and you're out too. There was nothing but what they wanted somebody else to go do. Somebody really, talk about a destroyer. Something's really bad that's taking place within this war, and now somebody's really having to do some inner work because something's wrapping up here in a really big way around this manipulative thing that's taking place out here. Because we definitely do see some type of a victory going on for you all in the next 24 hours. I don't know what side of this that you play, but there is a beneficial person out here that has some type of communication to get something to stop, or to do whatever needs to be done, or to get somebody tried, or whatever this means for you. Somebody's learned some information out here. The Most High, if you are in some type of a danger and you're following the Most High God, He will hide you away. He really will hide you away within this matter, okay? He's about peace. He's our counselor. He's the Prince of Peace. He's the government that we run into, folks. And other people try to go get some counsel from some wicked party. It just don't work out that way. It just don't. So I guess the letter D is the only letter that came out here in this reading for you all. So that could be very, very prevalent. Person, place, or thing, first, middle, or last name. I don't know. Until next time, shalom.